はい、どうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは、おはようございます。アンです。さあ、ついにやってまいりました。PS4 版のライフイズストレンジで、この日をもうどれだけ待っていたかって感じですね。もう結構数ヶ月前ぐらいにその発売っていうのを知って、もう待ちきれないと思って予約をして、でやっとこの日が来ましたね。で、今日から実況をやっていきたいと思います。でこのゲームをご存知のない方へ説明しますと、自分の選択肢で物語の内容が変わっていくというゲームらしいです。で Steam 版でしたらすでにあったんですけど、日本語のサポートがされていなかったみたいです。でそれで字幕の方を有志の方がつけていったりっていうことで配信はされていたみたいですけど、これは日本語版に対応した PS4 版ということになります。で私がこのゲームを知ったのも Steam 版の動画をちょっとだけ見て、でなので初見ではないんですけど、それはもうシーズン1のちょっと途中までだけです。でそこからはもう自分でゲームを進めたい、実況したいって思ったので、そこから今に至るということであります。はい、長くなってしまいましたが、もうドキドキ今からやっていきたいと思います。はい、楽しみで、結構ムービーが多いと思うんですよ。でそこはもう黙っていきたいと思います。はい、いろいろ設定を済ませて早速やっていきたいと思います。新しいゲーム、ドキドキ。ライフイズストレンジではあなたの選択次第で現在過去未来が変わります。慎重に選びましょう。とんでもない選択をしないようにしないとね。びっくりした。初見じゃないのにびっくりするって。ちょっとパート1なんで、その音量の設定とかがいまいち、音がゲーム音が大きすぎるとかあるかもしれないですけど、そこは変えていきたいと思います。あと字幕です。はい、映画とかも字幕で見るのがすごい好きなんで、
I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
OK、 もう動かせますね。やっぱりなんかこういう洋画とかそういうやつは字幕で見た方が私は好きですね。よほど声優さんとかが好きじゃなかったらほとんど字幕で見ますね。雰囲気とかやっぱり味わいたいっていうのもあるんで。わあ、でっかい竜巻。こんなのが来たらもうとんでもないよね。ここにおる時点でちょっと危ない気がするんやけど。よしたどり着いた。
Holy shit. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream. Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me
I feel
now.
like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
かわいいよね。
She
な
saw
んか
humanity as
I haven't
torture.
kept up with my journal as much as I should.
It's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to
I
yourself.
can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school. I do love my analog camera.
You could do that to me.
I should take a
一
quick
枚撮
picture
ってみよ
now.
うかな。自撮りを
Is
す
that
る。
too easy? Too
こういう
obvious?
ので自撮りをするのって結構難しいと思うんやけどね。
Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids
Otto.
call a
バレ
selfie.
た。
A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
わかんないよね、そんなの。私ですか？忘れちゃって。それは私ですか？
You're asking me? Let me think.
あ、そういうことの私で
You
す。
either know this or not,
おっ
Max.
と。
Is there
怒られた。
anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes,
おー
a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert
この
Cornelius.
先生めっちゃイケメンやな。
You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even
こういう
online.
先生おったらいいね。
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
この主人公の名前がマックス。はい。お、動かせる。
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
パソコン見る。
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the
使う
computers
とかあ
here.
るけど。
Looks
使っ
like
てみ
somebody
る。
was already working on this. Cool.
ケイト。
Hi, Kate. Oh, hi, Max.
授業中に恥かいたよ。でもケイトも
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
ほん
Unless
ま
you're
に
Victoria.
結構迷惑よね、急に当てられるって。
Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
I only want to share
おーめっちゃ喋ってる。ジェイソン先生
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson,
Jefferson.
can I talk to you for a moment? Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
時間がな
I
くて
didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with
ああ
others.
めっちゃ褒めてくれた
That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
いい人やねこの子はめっちゃたかってるけどテレビ外に出ていいかな開ける
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying a
You always
Welcome to the real
い
world.
つも通りの風景
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
まあアメリカの学校ってこんな感じかなうん
You plays it so sharp.
I need a
Look,
serious
by
time out in the
Narandite.
bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
トイレに行こうとしてるんかな
she's so fucking shy.
この音楽ですよ。この音楽もめっちゃ好きですね。ずっと聴いておきたいぐらい。はい。ライフイズストレンジエピソード1、さなぎ、始めます。いろいろ探索を。
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
これは行方不明になっている人の、広告かな。トイレはどこだったかな。
Evan doesn't say much
す
to
ごい
me.
髪色。
His photos are very cool.
ジャスティン。
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
めっちゃゲームしてる。
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
ウォーレンが好きそうな。危ない危ない、いじめたらダメ。
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of
ぶっ
Logan.
飛ばしてやりたい。ぶっ飛ばしたい。ぶっ飛ばす。無理だね。あ、さっきのポスターや。あ、そうそう。アメリカってこういう自動販売機、お菓子の自動販売機があって買えるんですよね。でドリンク結構どぎつい色のドリンクが売ってたりしますね。ピンクとかあんまり美味しくない。わあ、あちこち行方不明者のポスターばっかりですね。
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
校長室はまだ行けないよね。トイレに行かないといけない。いや、カップルつついてる。話しかけたり。
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex
邪
Club
魔したい。
disciple.
邪魔したいよ。はい、トイレに行きましょう。入る。
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown.
誰にもい
Except
な
for
い。
me.
誰もいない。よし。
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
なんか発想がすごいよね。この鏡に映るやつ。見る。
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
うわあ、トイレが暗いね。トイレ。さあさあさあさあ、顔を洗いましょう。タオルは？タオルないの？あ、持ってた。
Just relax.
towel
Stop
じゃない。
torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
ああ。お、青い蝶
When a
々。
door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
お、写真を撮る。撮ります。写真。あ、誰か入ってきた。え、女子トイレじゃないん？え、男子だよ。女子
It's
ト
cool,
イレやっ
Nathan.
て。
Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my
すごい
step-ass
ブ
would
ル
say.
ーな
Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong.
個
You
性
got
的
hella
な人がやっ
cash.
ぱり多い
That's
ね
my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your
口が悪い。
respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're
わー
messing
わー
around
わー
with.
わーダメダメダメダメダメ
What are you doing?
あ壁
Come
ド
on,
ン
put that thing down.
Ever tell me what to
Kabedon.
do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
壁
You're
ドン
going to get in hella more trouble for
3回目の
this
ドン。
than drugs.
Nobody would
4回
ever
目の
even
ドン
miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
あーダメいや初見じゃないけどちょくちょく忘れてるところが
What
戻
the
った
fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl.
そうなんです
I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
そうなんです
These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
そうなんです
Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria?
そう
Why
時
Arbus?
間を戻せる
Because
能
of her
力
images of hopeless faces.
が
You feel like totally
が
haunted
目
by the
覚めたに目覚めました
I should rewind.
で L2 長押しで時間を巻き戻すこの左上のぐるぐるかなうわすごいわあ
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the human
human
condition in
time
black
machine.
and white?
タイムマシーンよね
Anybody?
えー
Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria.
うん
Why
また
Arbus?
同じことを
because of her
聞いた
images
方
of
がいい
together,
のかな
Max.
You
自
feel
撮
like
りをす
totally
る
haunted by the eyes of those sad
When I
mothers.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
notice
Max
this
is
for
making
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
あ
I know I'm not
Aterareta.
dreaming
As
this.
you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait
Mejanai.
has been
I
popular
can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I need to go to
ね
the
さっき
bathroom
の
quickly
女
and
の
check
子
it
を
out.
助けに行かない
Now,
と
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation,
あ
can you
R1 で
please
スキップが
tell
で
us
き
the name
る
of the process that gave birth to the
やって
first
みようかな
self-portraits?
あでもトイレに行ってもいいですか気分が悪くてトイレに行ってもいいですか
Sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy.
ひどい
We can talk more after class.
え
Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French
And
painter
I need time to save that
ー、
girl.
出たあの子が
A
答え
process
る
to give portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
時間を
again?
巻き戻すことができないときは
People's faces,
ああ
making them
左上
extremely
のアイコ
popular
ンが
from the
表示さ
1800s
れる
onward.
ってことやね
The first American daguerreotype.
で巻き戻し巻き戻し中に R2 をすると高速あめっちゃ高速
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the
ス
conversation,
キップダゲレオタイプですあこの選択肢が増えたってことかよし
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis
そりゃねもう3回目だから答えれるよ
somebody
ね
has been reading as well as posing.
お褒められた
Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
早く早く
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
日常
Heroes
ヒーロー。
contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great
サンフランシス
exposure,
コ
and
行
it
きた
can
いです。
kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
先生に話しかけた方がいいのか
Victoria,
な。
you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography...
で、出せる写真がなくて出すつもりがない。ああ、コンテストにっていうことか。出すつもりなん
I'm
で
not
すが、
avoiding, just...
Biding time, waiting for the
ああ、そん
elusive
な感じ、
right
そんな
moment.
感じ。
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're
お
busy
め
making
っちゃい
other
いこと
plans.
言う。あ、ジョン・レ
Go
ノン
on.。
この人の言葉じゃない。はーい。あ、また時間を巻き戻せる。よいしょ。
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson.
Photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
ジョン・レノンが言ってました。
I'm
カ
on
ンニ
top
ン
of
グ
it.
やんね、これ。
I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
いや、でもほんまにいい言
Max, you're on
葉や
fire
と思うよ。
All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today.
は
I
ー
have
い。
faith in you.
よし。じゃあ、一刻も早く、あの子のところに行かないと。
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom.
走ることっていうのは、
Please.
あ、
I
移
can't
動
tell
中に
anybody.
R2
They'll think I'm
長押し
crazy.
で走る。あ、なるほど。よいしょ。トイレ、トイレ。
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
あ、さっきと同じことをやるとい
I
う。
washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell
Ah.
everybody Nathan
Do
Prescott
it
is a
to
punk
scare
ass
me,
who
God,
begs like a
no.
little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that
Don't
thing
do
down.
it.
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
これを
Trying to control me.
I need a hammer to break it
ハン
open.
マーじゃないと
This
壊せ
and
ない。
drugs.
Nobody would
動かす。
ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
あ、あ、あ、
Oh, holy shit, I can't let this happen.
やばいやばいや
If
ば
I
い。
can
時
reverse
間
time
巻き
again,
戻
I
す
can。help her.
You're in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
と
Nobody
動か
would
す。
ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that
で、
gun away
ハン
from
マ
me,
ー
psycho!
を押す。
Oh. Don't
と思
ever
ったら
tell me
もう
what
ハ
to
ン
do.
マーを、持
I'm
ってい
so
たっていう。
sick of people trying to control me.
はい。
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
やったね。あ、バレる。
Another shitty day.
あ、よかった。
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that
な
excuse.
んかこの人、
Excuse for what?
For whatever
I
you're
didn't
up
need
to,
to-
your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something?
外国のドラマに出
Thank
て
you,
きた
Mr.
人。
Madsen. The situation is under
身がすご
control.
く
There's
する
no
ドラマに
emergency
出て
here.
きた人に
Leave
似
Miss
てる。
Caulfield alone and please turn off that
Please,
alarm
please.
since that's your job.
よし。あ、ついつい FPS とか TPS の走
You
り
look a
方に
little
なってし
stressed
まう。
out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my
そっ
future.
けー。
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
やましいこと。
Well, Max, talk to me.
怖い怖い怖い怖い。姉さんのことを話す。真実を隠す。でもそれは悪いことしてるんやから話した方がよくない？
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott.
そう
You
そう。
sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family. And one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls'
お
bathroom.
坊ちゃまやとしてもさ、
So what
そん
happened
な
next?
ことはさ、
Then
ここでかばったら
then he
先生はあかんと思う。
I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
ほんまか？
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss
避
Caulfield.
難なんかしなくていいんだよ。
Of course, this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family
ああ、
owns
蝶々のアイコ
Blackwell
ン
now.
が出たら、
Should I rewind and
いいの
change my
か。
story?
あ、この選択をして、なるほど。もしも姉さんのことを話さんかったらどうなってたんやろ。このエリアから出てしまったら。いやでも悪いことは悪いからそのままにしておこう。はい。あー、すごい綺麗なキャンパス。高校やったっけな。あ、白樺。自由やな。いいね、こういう。あ、呼ばれてる。でもこれでチクったってバレたら怖いよね。またいじめられるかも。どうしよう。キリがいいからパート1はこの辺にしましょうかな。じゃあいい感じの背景を探して。こんな感じいやでも噴水のところで。はい、じゃあパート1これで終わりたいと思います。はい、ではご視聴ありがとうございました。バイバイ。